Hi witches! Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me again today. Now I want to start off with a super huge shout out and a thank you so much to Adriana, to Nicole, and to Sarah who joined my Patreon this week. Thank you guys so much. If you guys are interested, I have my Patreon information all linked down below. There's some extra content on there, and then also access to twice monthly rituals for the full moon and the new moon. So thank you guys so much for joining once again. I am so grateful for all of my patrons, like seriously. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now, as you guys can probably guess by the title, today I wanted to talk about some of my like witches New Year's resolutions. I tend to have two different types of New Year's resolutions. Ones that I set for my spirituality in October, and ones that I set for myself in other aspects of my life in January. I like the January 1st date. I know a lot of people are like, oh, New Year's resolutions don't work, but I don't know. I just like the clean slate. That's just who I am. So I treat Samhain similar to how some people treat, New Year's Day, but it's just for spiritual stuff. And you don't have to do it that way. I just find that like separating aspects of my life, especially because they are kind of coupled with my job now, just like helps me, have a fulfilling practice as well as, be a professional. So most years, as, maybe many a Virgo are wont to do, I usually make a super long list of like a million things that I want to get done by the end of the year. And I did that last year. I got very little done. No one could have prepared me for what 2022 was going to be for me. Just again, I think I've talked about this a couple times just with like my own physical health and my mental health and just like trying to navigate the world. And for anyone who has had similarly tough years, just know like my heart goes out to you. I totally feel you. Please just be gentle with yourself. I have not been gentle with myself this year, and I really hope that you guys can be. And just, do as I say, not as I do, right? Now, being unable to fulfill all of my goals like truly made me so sad and like so disappointed that I didn't want to have a repeat of that, because I noticed I was like kind of feeling guilty or like holding on to kind of these emotions that I'm just like, okay, so you didn't do this crazy thing in a year, that's fine. And that's something that I'm working on. So this year, instead of having like 50 bullet pointed like things that I wanted to accomplish, I limited myself to 3. So I thought I would share my 3 witchy goals with you. And if you wanted to add yours down below, feel free. If you wanted to revisit this in January, also feel free. It's all good, whatever works out for you guys. But here are my witches New Year's resolutions. So the first point, I don't know if is technically cheating, but it's something that I do intend to do next year anyways, and that is to finish the Keeping Her Keys framework by Cindy Brannon and become a key keeper, and just kind of hold that title of priest within her framework. So the Keeping Her Keys framework takes 13 lunar cycles to complete, so it will be over a year of study, and I'm very dedicated to completing that. I'm definitely one of those people who like likes to have their name on the certificate of like completion. I know I'm the gold star kid. And the thing that's motivating me beyond my coven and my wonderful connection with this amazing goddess Hecate is that I would like to pursue the path of pagan priesthood, and it's something that's really important to me. And I feel like by working through Cindy's framework with my coven, I just feel like I'm in a very supportive environment, and it's very healthy and it's very good for me. So I'm really excited to continue working on that and ultimately complete the Keeping Her Keys framework in the year of 2023. I don't know why I said it like that. That's really funny. Okay, so my second goal for 2023 is to enroll myself in a professional herbalism course. Now, there is an herbalist who runs classes nearby, and I am so stoked to like explore that a little bit more next year. She has such a wealth of knowledge. I love going in and talking with this lady. She's just amazing. And she truly has such a wealth of knowledge that I want to learn everything that I can from her, basically. So something that I really struggle with is like going to in-person events and classes. Like I am a very anxious person. Like I often say I'm like chronically online because I spend a lot of my time talking to myself on the internet. And there's always been this part of me that's like, you aren't a good enough witch to go to that class. Like you need to study more beforehand. And whether or not that is true, it's what my brain tells me. And I really want to get over that fear. So there's been something that's been like holding me back, I guess. Like I feel like I should know more about herbalism before I go to this class, but like that's what the point of a 101 class is. And also not to be like, I don't want to come off any type of way, but I kind of feel like I have more knowledge than I think. So this year in 2023, we're gonna put that to the test, and I am going to sign myself up for an in-person herbalism class. And I think I know which one. I just have to like confirm, and who knows what other herbalism classes or, you know, other opportunities I might stumble upon. Okay, and the final goal of mine for 2023 is very much connected to the other two that I have, and that is I want to start teaching my own in-person course. Now, I don't remember if I have mentioned it on YouTube. I know I talked about it on like TikTok and Instagram and possibly on Patreon, so basically everywhere but here. But starting in 2023, I will have my own physical space for my shop. I'll have like all of my little items, as well as I'll be offering in-person tarot readings and then online tarot readings as well via Zoom. So that'll be super cool. Now, earlier this year, I developed a comprehensive witchcraft course. I really feel like this is just an opportunity for me to bring this knowledge into reality, I guess. So I want to finish writing that and also to teach that course. It's a 6-week beginner witchcraft 101 course in person at my shop, and I haven't announced any dates. Don't worry about it. I will announce it here first in case there are any local witches who want to come hang out, but you know, that is in 2023, and it's still 2022. I still have some stuff to wrap up. So those are my 3 witches New Year's resolutions: to complete the Keeping Her Keys framework and claim that title of Hecatean priest. I would like to take a new herbalism course and continue expanding my knowledge, because it's super important for educators to continue educating themselves. And you know what? I am going to teach that class, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So that is where I am at. If you are setting some witches New Year's resolutions along with me, I would love to hear about them, and let me know how I can support you in the comments down below. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!